All right, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get these shenanigans started. I don't know if Never mind. All right. I thought Vundi was gone to go pee, but it turns out he was just memeing with us. So I'm gonna go ahead and unmute Discord now, so we can see what everyone's up to. I'm so fucking glad. I literally saw you get up. There was 5 seconds left, and I was like, I swear to God, if this guy's actually. I was like, if this guy's actually gone in pee right now, I'm gonna actually like be so upset.
I was like, hey, you guys want to see Maddie fucking shit himself?
Because you guys, I gotta go get coffee with 30 seconds left. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. But okay.
Apparently the cams are broken.
Hello, my name's Emmy. I'm really short.
Okay. All right.
Hi,
We'll go ahead and do introduction. Oh wait, I messed up. Oh, because hold on, I don't know why these cams keep doing this, guys. But
First time D&D streamer, please be gentle.
This is.
Oh my God, I'm Bundy. All right, see you later.
We're gonna have to. We're just gonna have to. Because I kept organizing this. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I looked over and I was like, huh, I don't remember Yaz being in the upper left. All right.
That's me. I'm Amaya Daemon.
All right. All right, we'll go ahead and do intros again, guys. Just the name levels, and I'll start from the upper left, and we'll go clockwise. Starting with Charleemanderz.
Hi, I'm Charleemanderz, and I play Amaya Daemon, who is a bard tiefling.
All right, and NatoPotato.
Greetings, friends. My name's NatoPotato. It's 6 a.m. Please be gentle. I play Theris. He's a half-elf, and he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. I'd like to know Theris in real life.
It's true. Pretty cool guy.
Really, I really have a good conversation with Theris. I think we'd get along.
Yeah. All right, Vundi, go ahead.
That's me.
So me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Vundi. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? My name's VunderVurfer, and I play Aroneiros Naesatra, and he's a half elf. A fighter. I was gonna say mage. I was thinking of my World of Warcraft fucking character.
And last but not least, Yaz. Go ahead and give us a quick intro.
Hi, I'm YasberryYogurt, and I'm playing Emerald Oakblossom, or Emmy for short, and I'm a halfling cleric.
All right, and I'm Materialyze. I'm going to be the DM for the rest of the session. Hi, everyone. I've been sober for 4 months now.
Good morning, the Materialyze.
But so just to go ahead and get everyone, good morning, NATO. Just to get everyone on the same page where we left off. Our players were in the city or the village of Barovia, where they had caused some shenanigans a bit, but managed to recover. They were asked by Ireena, who is the Burgomaster's daughter, to bury his body at the church. They went to the church, and basically the priest there, Donovich, told them to come back at dawn. Right now it's about midnight, and they just saw a bunch of spirits rise out of the cemetery and start wandering towards Castle Ravenloft. As you guys see this, obviously it's kind of a scary sight to see. It's basically what you see is a bunch of green ghosts come out of the ground. Different armors and stuff like that. Some of them look like they're seasoned adventurers. Some of them look to be just like village people armed with only like pitchforks and knives and torches. What is interesting is they all march almost in like a group. And as they all march in a group, you see them disappear behind the hill and a faint glow start coming from Castle Ravenloft. As that happens, Ireena looks at you, kind of turns towards the group and goes, "They've been doing that ever since I've been here, ever since I came here, and no one really understands why or who they were or what they've come to do. But hopefully my father does not end up like them." She kind of just...
Oh, I hope not either, Ireena. That would be unfortunate. So, how do we go about this? Shall we all head back? Bury the body?
So it's about midnight right now. So the Donovich told you
Oh, we
guys.
haven't slept yet?
No. Did you guys want to go to sleep now, or did you guys want to wait and do
I thought
something
we
else?
slept. I thought we went to sleep last episode.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do that.
Well,
so
I mean, I don't know. You guys want to sleep? I don't know.
it's up to you
I
guys.
mean, I
do you
just
want to do
want to
anything
mention
really
to
quick?
Aroneiros, I think you tickle me so hard. I can't be tickled again. I think it's.
Yeah,
I don't think I can be
that's- I
ever
think
tickled
that's-
again. I think
yeah,
it's.
I actually have this disease where if I ever get tickled again, I'll die immediately. So
Dude,
I don't.
especially
I have a tickle fight
especially
again.
when you shat your pants. It was.
No,
it was
I did-
something.
Well, I did.
It was-
Shit my pants.
It was
But-
something, but yeah, I
But
think
either
I.
way, yeah, it was
think I
really
can-
fun while it
yeah.
lasted, but I just don't think that we could ever do anything like that again.
Yeah, I
So for our
don't
own
think I can
safety.
laugh anymore. I think I've just you
I
tickled
think-
it all out of me.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just done. I think I got it out of my system for good.
Yeah, same.
Okay,
I
so
didn't think it would happen,
I'm
but
glad we
same.
could. I'm glad we could come to an agreement on this.
so you
I
guys
thought- I was
are
scared
gonna
to
go to.
say
You guys are gonna go to sleep then. Start the next day.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm tired from being tickled and punched.
As you guys go to sleep,
Oh, right.
By periwinkle.
Aroneiros and Theris, you guys Aroneiros and Theris, you guys because you're elves, you meditate. So you guys are awake bright and early before what you assume is the sun kind of just like barely shines through the sky. And about an hour before what you believe to be dawn is, you wake up the others and you kind of quickly gather your things and you wake up Ireena and you wake up her brother as well, Ismark. And it's up to you guys. What would you like to do?
We should go get ready.
Good morning,
go.
everyone.
Probably go get ready to bury that body.
You guys have a good sleep?
Yeah, wonderful. How about
So
you?
nice.
That's really nice. That was a nice meditation. Had to wait another 4 hours for you guys to wake up, but it was really good.
All right, so you guys are gonna go ahead and head to the cemetery then.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys head to the cemetery, you see that Donovich is he's standing kind of like in front of the grounds, and as he's standing there, you see that he's prepped the site where the Burgomaster is going to be buried. He's done a little bit of like preparation for a prayer and whatnot. Kind of looking towards you, he sees Ireena and he looks at her and asks if she would like to say any last things before he gets buried. And she kind of just doesn't say anything, but instead goes and places her hand on his heart, and then just kind of walks away with. You can see her eyes are kind of like tearing up. As that happens, Donovich asks both Aroneiros and Theris to help lower the body in to the ground because he's an old man and it's kind of heavy for him to do by himself. Do you both accept this mighty noble quest?
I just think
You know
we
what?
should both take it. We just don't let him carry it all. I don't want him to hurt his back.
Yeah, dude, I'm really scared about his back, so yeah, I'm gonna help.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna help, and we're gonna say, "Don't you worry, we can do it." I mean, that's what I'm gonna say. You can stand aside.
He thanks you for your generosity, and as you guys start lowering the body in, he offers prayers to the Morning Lord in exchange for a favor. And he says, he looks at the group of you and goes, "I will guarantee this body is laid to rest permanently, but you must do one thing for me." And he kind of stares at you, awaiting your...
I don't think this was actually. This wasn't really a part of the agreement,
No.
but
And as you
Let's
see,
hear him
What would
out.
you like
Let's
us
hear
to
him out,
do?
baby. Let's hear him out.
what would you like to do?
he stares at you and he goes, "Once I bury this body, and the soul of Koliana Dirovich is finally rested, you must take Ireena as far away from Castle Ravenloft as possible." And kind of as an And kind of as he says that, Ismark speaks up and he goes, "I've already taken care of that. I told them to go to Vallaki." And you notice that Donovich kind of raises an eyebrow and he goes, "Are you mad? Vallaki? The Devil Strahd will be there by noon. You must take her further than that." You can kind of sense like the tension there. Ireena is not even asked what her opinion is. She's just kind of watching the two bicker and argue.
Ireena, what would you like to do?
She
You can do whatever you want.
She looks at you and she says, "I'll do whatever as long as my father is buried." And you notice as soon as she says that, though, Donovich kind of pauses for a moment. His face kind of like crumples up, almost as like puzzled and confused. And he goes, "Very well. Take her to Vallaki and I'll bury the body properly. I just need your agreement now that under no circumstances shall you abandon her or let her die."
We agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the deal.
Yeah, we yeah.
He goes, "Very well."
That was the
And
deal,
then
mister.
as the sun starts to rise, you hear Donovich give this prayer to the Morning Lord. And basically praying for his safe return. And asking that the Devil Strahd not take his soul to the underworld and things of that nature, and that he rest in peace forever. As you guys do, Ireena and Ismark start heading back to the mansion. They look at you. They say that Ireena needs to prepare a few things, but come back when you're ready. As they leave, Donovich grabs Amaya's shoulder. Theris, Aroneiros, and Emmy, you guys have all walked away just a little bit. Donovich grabs your shoulder, Amaya, and he looks at you and he goes, "I have a secret to tell you that I don't think the others are aware of.
A secret?
Ireena is not the natural daughter of Kolyandirovich.
Oh.
What?
You're not supposed to say anything.
I don't know this.
Well, then what is their relation?
Well, she's his adopted daughter, but Ireena, no one really knows how she got here. She has no recollection of her past or really where she came from, and Kolyan found her abandoned in the forest one day. But I figured you, of all people, would like to know this. Mostly, I'm sure you're familiar with how spirits and the gods treat things around here, correct?
Correct.
Ah, so you know then. Very well. Thank you for understanding. And he kind of ushers you off.
So, Amaya, what was that about? That seemed pretty important.
Come here.
I scooch. Are we all getting in on this? I think we all need to get on this. We all scooch in.
We're all a team, okay? So, I'm just gonna repeat what he told me to.
Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
No,
So,
I wasn't listening.
so you guys now all
No,
know that. You guys all know this
kidding.
information now. What would you guys like to do now? There's always the if you guys want to stop really quick to get like supplies or whatnot, or visit the tavern again.
Back at the
I don't
store.
know, we're not very welcome.
I mean, I could, you know.
Emmy.
Maybe I should go in and apologize. I'll just say I was
Yeah,
under a
don't think
trance or
that's
something.
a good idea.
I just go and say I was under a trance. I was tranced.
Well, I mean, you can go in by yourself and see how that goes.
I also kind of feel like he's kind of ditzy. He might not even remember him.
I mean,
Maybe.
maybe.
He seems,
I don't know. Well, why don't we send them in? Maybe you will. I don't know. I'm not going in with you,
or
but
anybody you want, like if you want anything, one of us
Well,
can go in for you.
We don't need anything. I mean, I don't think I need. Let me see what I've got right now. I don't think I need anything.
It was
pretty
just a
good.
suggestion before you guys like embark, because after you guys do go back to the mansion, you are gonna have to start escorting Ireena.
Yeah,
What am
maybe,
I-
maybe we should get, I don't know, like maybe a sleeping bag or like, something. I don't know.
Maybe
it
I
might
should
be a
go
long
sell this
journey.
deed to the windmill that I still have in my inventory. Does
No, I
anyone want to
think
buy
I-
a
I think
windmill?
I could do that.
Oh yeah, the windmill.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool. But if you guys want anything, we can go. I'll just wait outside.
I feel
I'm
like we
broke.
should get something like.
Maybe I'll
something to-
send
or
my
maybe- I guess
imp
maybe
in.
They might have stuff at their mansion that we could take.
Okay.
Yeah, do they got any supplies? Are there any supplies here for
anything
us?
They want to give us for our journey.
I mean, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to go there to find out and see. Is Mark and Ireena
Wait, we're
already
not there
back at
now?
the? No, they kind of took off ahead of you to get her stuff prepared.
Ah,
Emmy, how much money do I owe you again? Like
Um,
15, 20 gold?
20.
did you just get really loud? all of
Yeah,
a
he
sudden?
did. He like got
he
like.
did get louder. Yeah.
I got loud?
Now you're quiet.
Oh, now you're quiet again.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Monka.
I don't remember because you gave me.
I think
some
it was
back.
told.
I thought-
I think it was 20, but I gave you some back. I think I gave you.
I thought the whole thing was 25. Oh no, because you
No,
you did
it
a
was-
deal for 20 for both of them,
Yeah.
right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 20 for both.
Oh,
You got a really good deal. It's a
Yeah,
good-
it was a
it's
terrible
bargain.
deal. I think it was 20 for both, but I don't remember how
yo,
much.
I'm still paying you back. You just gotta remember how much I owe you.
I'm pretty sure it was 20.
Was it 20?
I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Okay.
Because you said you had to keep some of your money.
I only kept like
So-
$3, I think. 3 gold.
Fellow travelers, are we heading to the store or are we heading straight off?
I think we should check out the mansion first.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right. As you guys head to the mansion, you knock on the door, and they open it up. Ismark opens up the door, and you hear the heavy mansion just kind of open up, and he ushers you guys inside. You all stand around Ireena as she puts on her armor, and she sheaths her sword, and she puts on her satchel, and she looks at you and says, "I'm ready whenever you all are."
Ireena, you wouldn't happen to have any equipment for us to take, would you?
She looks at you and she goes, "What kind of equipment are you looking for?" I'm assuming you all have the basic necessities, tents, bags, things like that.
No, we
Nothing.
don't have anything.
She
We
goes,
arrived here with nothing.
"Ah." She drops her satchel and she goes, "Ismark, help me. Help me for one moment." And they kind of go off to a side room, and you hear some like clanking and stuff like that. But they pull out 4 sleeping bags and 2 tents. So
Nice.
you all add a sleeping bag, but figure out who gets the 2 tents. I don't know, amongst
Can we all
yourselves.
just fit in it? Sure,
Well,
surely.
somebody has to carry it, not. we
Yeah,
can't
it's the
carry
it's the
portable.
carry it, not to fit in it.
I'll take one.
Okay.
I'll put a tent.
I'm pretty stacked out right now.
I can take the other one, I guess.
Why
The
are you
sleeping
so-
bag, will that be in the information section
It'd be.
or not?
It's a bedroll. It
Yeah,
basically
that-
is the name.
Bedroll.
Yeah.
Bedroll.
Why'd you say you're stacked out? What is in your inventory?
I got like
He
some
is a thief.
deeds. I got a few deeds to the house, a windmill. I got a signed will.
He's bougie, is
I
what he's
don't know
trying
what
to
to do
say. He's very bougie. He's a landowner.
We all show up at this
Yeah.
town with nothing. NATO's like, oh, my inventory's
It's kind of full right now. I got a lot of things. I got
How do you,
3 blank leather books.
Is?
It's basically your weight times 5. I believe, or your strength times 5 is what it is.
Strength.
Okay.
Is
All right.
okay.
Would you guys like to ask
it'd be
any more-
the number underneath?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. Would you guys like to ask for anything else before you head off?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Do we
I mean-
have rations?
Yeah, she's Ireena's has enough rations for you guys.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, Bunny. We'll figure it out after stream.
We can all see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why you didn't just like say that. He's just.
Everyone interrupt. Fuck.
It's all good. All right, so you guys are ready to head out?
Oh, thank God it was something like that. Nothing bad.
You guys are ready to head out, though, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. So you guys all head out. Ismark looks at you all one more time and says, "Make sure she gets to Vallaki. No exceptions, even if you must die for her." And he kind of like waves her off.
Wait, do you have like a map?
You will in a second.
I'll fix this really
Okay.
quick.
As you guys are leaving and you're walking down the streets, hold on, sorry. You're walking down the streets. You hear the sound of a small set of wooden wheels kind of rolling across like the damp cobbles. And you kind of hear this faint, like rickety wooden cart, almost like not echoing, but like just kind of like clanking along the road, like through the fog. And as you do, you see a woman there. And the woman is pulling the cart. And on it, it says, "Fresh Dream Pastries." You see her kind of going up to doors, knocking on doors. And with no answer, she just moves on to the next door. You see her knock on the door again. No answer. She moves to the next one. Until finally, she knocks on the door. The family opens. And kind of from a distance, you can see that a small child opens the door. And you can see this lady rubs her fingers together, goes to the back of her cart, opens it up, and takes out a bag. In the bag, she runs to the door, puts the bag over the kid, ties it up, and starts dragging it to her cart. She throws the bag into her cart, closes it, and locks it. And she starts walking and moving on. Knocks on the next door. No answer. And yeah.
What?
Hey, no.
Dude, we're all just standing
No.
there in shock.
Can we
you
rewind
guys
like
see that?
10
Did you-
10
did
seconds
you-
ago? Can I stop her?
Did you guys see that? That lady just kidnapped that poor kid. Put a bag over his head and chucked her in.
I gotta
Chuck
get
it
my
in.
hands
Chuck
on one of
it-
those dream
the kid in.
pastries.
Dude,
Let's
I was
stop
thinking the
her.
same thing. I
what?
haven't decided what I want yet.
Uh,
What do you think they have?
Are you crazy?
Dude, I gotta go.
Well,
gotta
what
go
if
put a
there
stop
is
to this.
pastries in there and we save this kid but get pastries at the same time?
How about we
got
just take the
pastries
kid to the poor
later.
kid?
That kid just
I
got...
mean, we're gonna save the kid, but if there's pastries, I'm gonna take some pastries.
I'm gonna...
What would you like, Aroneiros?
Can we
Taking
still see
orders.
the woman? Is she still in vision?
Yeah, you can see her. She's just going down the street right now.
I think we're gonna
I'm-
chase her.
I'm gonna run after her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go check this out.
Okay.
Check it
Come
out.
back here.
As you guys go and run up to her, you guys just like kind of like FYI, about right there, where that ping was. As you
Yeah, I
chase her, she just completely ignores you and goes about her business, knocking on the houses, even
What?
though you hear the
Okay.
kids
Did we not
screaming.
catch up to her? Is she too quick?
Wait.
No,
okay.
you guys are
No,
with her. You guys
stop.
are with her. Like you guys are like almost like
Oh.
5 feet away, but she just ignores you.
What
and
about
just-
her cart?
What about it?
Yeah, is there any pastries in there?
Is,
Ma'am.
is her
Ma'am.
cart just there?
I mean, there's like a lock.
Ma'am?
There's like a lock on like one part of the cart, but the rest of it is just like basically pastries on the outside of it.
There is
Ma'am, I'd like
pastries.
to buy a pastry.
And she's about to knock on the door. She stops and she goes, "Very good. How many would you like to buy?" She kind of smiles at her, and as she smiles, you see some of her teeth are falling out, and they're rotten.
Oh no.
I'd like to buy. I'd like to buy a few. How much are they?
She goes, "1
Ma'am.
gold apiece."
And why Aroneiros is doing this, have a look into the back of the cart and see if the children are in there.
As far as you can tell, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me really quick, but I'll explain, and this will determine the end part of it.
All right.
You kind of, as he's doing that, you kind of go around the back of the cart. You can see there's a few handlebars in there. You hear the kid. Okay. You hear the kid inside, like just crying, like begging, "Please let me go." You notice that there's a lock on there, and she smiles and goes, "Unless you're interested in something else I might have." She kind of smiles at you even wider.
Yeah, what kind of something else?
And she goes, "Why, I have it right here." And she kind of points to the back.
May I examine the merchandise?
And she goes, "After payment."
Well, you know, I'm not gonna just go and buy something if I can't see the quality of it first.
You see her smile, like slowly go from a smile to almost like a frown. And she goes, "Time is money, friend. Are you interested?"
How much? How much?
I see.
Guys, do something. I'm fucking trying to buy time.
She smiles at you and she
I'm
goes,
gonna use my chilled
Yeah,
hands on.
I thought Nato was going around.
"Okay.
It was locked, right?
Yeah, it's locked."
I'm gonna use chill hands on the lock.
Okay, go for it.
Do I
She
actually
smile-
need to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it for me.
Wait.
Too late.
No, he's got to do it. As you go and touch it, NATO, you start to feel it freeze, but then it starts reversing, and you start seeing the chill start going onto your hands, going almost like your
Magical
fingers
lock.
start frosting up. And the hag looks at Aroneiros and goes, "Trying to break out my merchandise. I don't like that. If you want the boys so bad, all you had to do was just ask." She snaps her fingers, the lock comes off, and the bag also comes off as well. She goes, "Take the boy away."
What? Is there anything else in there?
"Take the boy away." She kind of
All
repeats
right.
this time.
Well, I wasn't. I was not really asking
Oh.
her. I was kind of. seeing if there was
I mean,
anything
do you
else
want to
in
stay and look?
there. Why shouldn't I be able to see?
It's a bit
Is-
dark
is
out.
my looking? Night vision. I got dark
Wait, I
vision.
thought it was morning.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to remember
Yeah,
that
it's
it's
super
not. It's
early
the
morning,
sun.
right?
The sun's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
bright,
yeah,
so
sorry.
it's up to you. Do you want to attempt to see if you can see anything else in there?
I mean, just a quick, like, literally a split second, just like, whoop.
You see absolutely nothing.
You know what I mean? All right, let's take the kid and go, everyone.
All right. She continues on her way after you have the little
Have
kid.
a nice day, ma'am.
She's gonna take another kid.
She knocks on the door. She knocks on the door. No answer. Moves on to the next house, knocks on the door. No answer until she disappears around the corner.
Wait,
This.
No.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Okay. The little.
Ireena, can you explain to us what just
I
happened?
wanted answers. Oh yeah, Ireena probably knows what the fuck's going on.
Ireena looks at you and goes, "That's Morgantha, the night hag. There are rumors around the town that she takes little boys and girls and grinds them up in the old windmill. That's how she makes her
No.
pastries.
Mm.
It's also one of the reasons why no one goes out anymore. She kidnapped far too many kids for us to mention." And you can see the little boy like crying, like kind of like almost just like silently crying.
Oh wait, can I walk him back home?
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
want to
like
just do
the
it?
same height.
What? Didn't
I think-
just put him in a burlap sack and just fucking leave him for the night?
Hello.
Or did she grab him?
Excuse me?
You just went T-Pain on us.
I know.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Are you downloading something right now? You sounded like me earlier when Yaz joined the call when I was like,
I'm not downloading anything. I just had a bad connection. I have a bad connection. My connection dropped out.
oh. No,
no,
basically
that's
she
not
snapped her
Wait.
fingers, the lock fell off, and then she removed the burlap sack and like told you guys to take the boy.
I was saying like, Emmy said let's bring him back to his parents, but did his parents or the Are they the ones that like fucking gave him away in the first place? Or did you-
Yeah.
No, he just opened the door and she just took
Oh.
Just unfortunate.
You guys
timing.
you guys aren't 100% sure. The only thing that you guys saw was the little boy open the door. She took the sack and took the boy.
I think
We should
we
probably talk to their
should
parents first before
kill
we...
her.
Well, maybe we should.
Well, I
fuck
think
her,
we should
but
get some of those
also
pastries
I wanna
first, though.
take him home
Those
first.
pastries could be made out
Yeah,
of
you know what?
children, Theris.
She's kind of a
Well-
bitch. I think we should kill her.
I'm kind of.
I think we should kill her, but I think we should also take her pastries.
Dude, she just keeps kidnapping kids.
If the pastries
Wait, is that the
are-
windmill? Do I have the deed to our wind? Is
Yeah,
that
we're
my-
gonna,
my God.
we're gonna get her removed from the windmill.
we can evict her.
Yeah.
What is this, capitalist D&D? What the fuck? Guys, we can charge her rent and evict her!
I got the deed. This is the way for us to get gold.
What do you
But I
guys
think
want
we
to do,
gotta
though?
Take the child back first.
I want to walk him home. The poor child is sitting in the middle of the street crying.
I think we should take him home, and I think we should go to this windmill and storm it and kill her. She sounds evil. We watched her do an evil deed.
Can we maybe arrest her? You know, killing isn't.
I
always
think
the
she's-
Do
answer.
they have like all? Do they have law
Die.
enforcement?
Yeah, do
I
you
mean,
guys
if we
have
gotta
jail
kill her, we
here?
gotta
Don't
kill her.
call
It
the
depends if she
Barovia
attacks us.
PD.
We are the law. we.
As Amaya says that, Ireena kind of looks at you all and goes, pretty much right now, yeah. You guys are the
Oh.
only enforcement we have.
Do you,
Well,
do you
let's
have a
enforce.
jail?
How's Lancelot doing?
He's still
Is he
hanging
good?
out, chillaxing
Maybe
with
he
you
wants a
guys.
pastry.
Do not feed. The pastries could be children, Theris.
What if they're? I mean, otherwise, what?
Are you
what's the
saying
waste?
what if they're not children?
Well, what if they're not children? What if they
They
are children?
are.
It's a waste of
There's-
food. We're hungry.
They don't
Theris.
eat children.
That's.
What about
that-
Lancelot? I mean, we can't let him starve. What's he gonna eat?
He's been eating. Just we can
What's he
share.
eating, huh?
Eating
What's he been
grass.
eating?
What have we been eating?
We've
I've been
Grass.
sharing my food.
we've all been eating grass.
So,
I mean, let's just take this child back to their house first.
okay.
Let's take him back.
As you guys go back, you knock on the door that the child is from, and you just hear like a muffled, "Hello? Who is it?"
It is I, Theris. With my friends, we have your child.
You kind of hear some
That's like
like
the worst fucking way you could have said that.
you hear some
So
like shuffling at the
intimidating.
door, and they like swing open the door, and they go, "Lucian, oh my goodness, I thought you were gone forever." And you see them kind of like kneel down and
Wait,
embrace their child,
Hold on a sec. Are you the parents?
and they go, "Absolutely, this is our boy Lucian."
Yeah.
What
Did you not notice he was gone?
And she goes,
What happened?
you see the
What
mom,
happened?
you see the mom go, "Oh, we pled with the night hag, that evil witch, but she did something to us to prevent us from doing anything and took our sweet boy."
Oh yeah. What did she do?
We're not sure. One minute we were,
I'm sorry. Oh no, sorry. Continue.
she looks at you and says, "One moment we heard a knock on the door, and the next minute our poor boy was gone. She's hard to take in our daughter."
How
I mean,
long
I
ago?
don't want to call you a liar, but we saw the whole thing.
And you see kind of the
I
dad
mean,
gets a
wait.
little offended at that, and he goes, "You think I would fucking sell my kid for a dumb pastry?"
Oh, for language, Mister
From
Language.
our point of view, we don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
So
Don't
hold
accuse them of
on.
anything.
Well, I kind of have to accuse them of something. They know that this old woman took their daughter. They just told us that.
You
Wait,
knew
was
it,
it a
Night
son?
Hag, and you didn't
Yeah,
do anything.
Is this
Yeah,
a girl
did you
or a
repeat
boy?
what they said or
No,
no?
they said they already took our daughter, and they just
Ah.
took our son.
Yeah, but they
Yes,
also.
All I'm
Lucian.
saying, both your kids were taken by the Night Hag. Seems
I'm
like
gonna.
a
But they said that she did something to them, and 1 minute they like they couldn't do anything. Like
Yeah,
one
but
minute
what-
the door was open
Emmy,
and the next minute he was
I
gone.
mean, we watched the door open and her take the boy. They didn't do jack shit.
But we don't
I
know
mean,
if
let's
she
be
did
real.
anything
Everyone
to
knows
them.
there's a night hag walking around the city. These parents are silly for letting their child even open the door in the
But
first
we
place.
maybe they couldn't not do anything. Maybe she froze them or something. We don't know.
All right, let's
I
see here.
think
You better prove to us that you deserve this child back. All right?
Otherwise, we're gonna
Or you're
take
not.
it from
Or you're not getting anything. This is
Hold
my
about to
son
be
now,
awesome.
bitch.
Wait.
Lucian, do you want to
yeah,
play
let's-
catch?
Let's
Lucian?
talk to little Lucian. Lucian, do you know what happened?
Yeah,
did
tell
your
us the
parents
story,
try to help
Lucian.
you?
And we
And
all get on it. I mean, I
he-
get on my knees so we're at the same height as him. I mean, you
Lucian-
don't have to do that.
Lucian kind
Shut
of
up.
runs behind his mom and like hides behind her legs and like starts wiping his eyes and he goes, I tried getting mommy's attention but she wasn't moving and daddy was standing still in front of the fireplace and I just decided to answer the door because I thought someone was coming to help.
All right, you win this time. But you better not let your son open the door from now on, or you're not getting them back again.
They
Yeah.
couldn't stop him.
You kind of see
Yeah, well, you should teach him. You should
see-
teach him not to open the door.
You see Ireena's kind of like waiting, like with her arms crossed, like outside, and the dad looks at you guys and goes, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Hey, we saved your son.
Wait,
Talk to
you-
someone back.
You gotta talk like that in front of your child.
Okay,
do you
guys, we
care
should
about
leave
your
now.
daughter at all? Are you
No,
not
I'm
going?
mad. Your son would be dead. He'd be dead in a mincemeat pie if it wasn't for us. So talk to
you're
him with some
talking
respect.
about
Have a nice day,
people.
sir.
Yeah.
As
Your
you
daughter's
Yeah,
not
wait.
dead.
as you say that,
And then we
you
leave.
hear
And then we leave.
you hear the boy start crying at the top of his lungs. And he
All
goes,
right,
I
I'm
don't
ready
want
to
to be
go
a
now."
mincemeat pie! And you see him like kind of running to the back.
Yeah, well, you're lucky, Lucian.
All
You're
right,
lucky.
I'm outta
Little...
here.
Yeah.
I said my thing. I'm ready to go now.
You suck. Bye.
Wait, never mind.
You sure?
These guys are jerks.
I don't
They
know
don't
if I
need
wanna
any time
continue
of our
this.
day.
Well, it's always gonna be a mess.
I
wanna
stormed
go.
towards
Let's
the
go. We get
windmill.
No,
get
no, wait,
back.
wait.
Let's go.
Wait, I want to ask them when was their daughter taken? How long ago was that?
They don't want to talk to you guys anymore.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you either, stupid.
I think we should
I
go
think
to
we
the
should
windmill.
storm off to the windmill. I'm mad. I'm fuming.
Ireena, do you mind if we take a little detour to the windmill?
Ireena goes, the windmill should be on the way there. I'm not 100% sure.
Excellent.
I'd
Ah, well,
prefer...
fabulous.
She goes, I would prefer we go to Vallaki first, though, because Strahd, he could send some people after us, and the further we travel and the longer we travel, the worse it could get for us.
I mean, if it's on the way,
If we
The
don't
windmill's on the
address
way?
it, how many other kids could
I think we should do it.
die?
We save one kid, but if we get the hag, we'll save 1 million kids.
yep.
It might
There's a
help
million
them
kids in
find
this
a
village.
better place.
Feed a man a fish, feed him for days. Teach a man to feed a fish, and you'll have a lot of fish, you know?
Yeah, you have a lot of
That's
kids,
not
dude.
how that goes.
I'm pretty sure it is, actually.
Eat a fish? Is that what you just
He's
said?
to teach a man to eat a fish. He eats it for a day, but teach a man to feed a fish. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
I can't.
I kind of want to help. I want to go to the windmill and stop her from being bad.
I agree. I don't think it should take long. Ireena.
Yeah, I'll make quick work of this old lady.
Ireena,
Make quick work of her.
Ireena's kind of arms are still crossed, and you see her kind of like thinking about it for a second. She looks at you, like kind of like looks at all of you, and goes, "If you insist, just know, I was warning you because it will happen. Strahd will attack us." And she kind of like leads for you guys to lead the way.
If we go after the
When
hag,
he-
How far is Malarkey? What?
Lucky.
Vallaki.
Where was it we're going?
Vallaki.
Vallaki. From here. In comparison to the windmill.
The windmill is going to be about an hour detour from almost a 12-hour journey.
Oof.
I mean, odds are we're probably gonna be attacked anyway. We might as well, right?
Yeah, and I mean, we always have there's always pastries too. There's
There's.
pastries in it for us.
Does the idea of the pastries being made out of children do nothing?
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't have one, but I'm not saying that I would have one.
Would you even want to kill this woman?
Well, yeah, I want to kill her, but
is
if
because
there's
she's
pastries
making
inside-
horrible
just
cannibalistic
incapacitate
pastries.
her.
Wait, are you,
Why
why
don't we
is
just,
it?
what if we do as just a little taste test?
What?
As you're saying that,
I think
we should do it. We're
Ireena
wasting
just
time.
Ireena just looks like disgusted that you're saying that.
The pastries are getting cold. We're wasting time. Let's go to the windmill, everyone.
There, shut up.
Don't be so mean. I haven't eaten in days.
Yes, you
Very
have.
true. We ate this
I haven't.
morning.
Yeah,
We had nothing.
Yeah, I saw you
I
have
didn't eat.
3 bowls of porridge, you friggin'
I was
liar.
saving myself.
You
I'll
friggin'
save
glad,
myself
dude.
for pastries.
All right,
Okay,
so
when we
you,
get to the next town, we'll get actual pastries. Okay?
Real pastries.
Real, not made of human children
I
pastries.
mean, we still don't know that yet, but okay.
Cut it out.
Ireena looks at you and she goes, "Look, let's put our critical thinking mage's hats on for a second. We see her
Alright,
take
I
a
get my hat
child.
on.
We see her take a child. People don't go out at night and hide their children because of this person, and she sells pastries. That doesn't raise any red flags to you?"
I come
I
up behind
mean-
Theris and I kind of like, grab him on the back, it's like, come here. Like, come here. And I like kind of like put my hand on like the back, like right here, and I like kind of like
I
squeeze,
got
like
goosebumps.
kind of like
I got tingles.
aggressively hard, like not too hard, but just like a little bit threatening. And I'm like, hey, dude, listen,
dude.
if
Oh,
you-
dude,
if
just
you
a little
piss
bit lower,
Ireena
just a little
off-
bit.
If you
Just a little
piss
bit lower,
Ireena
dude.
off one more time, she's gonna leave, and
Just
we're not gonna know where to go. So you better
Just
shut
a
up.
little bit lower. Can you use your other hand?
Okay, fine.
All
I'll put my
right.
hand on until you're trying to give it a squeeze.
Fine,
Okay,
fine,
now
fine. I mean,
Shut up
let's
now.
just see what's there, and then we can decide when we get there.
All right, so you guys are gonna start heading towards the windmill, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys set off, and you start traveling through the woods. As you guys travel through the woods, you notice a river that kind of flows through.
What was that noise?
What noise?
I heard.
Oh, don't worry
Like
about it.
somebody rolled, but nobody rolled. Oh,
I think
sorry.
'Cause you can't see it.
Okay.
Well, unless you guys
Oh.
see on the
No.
stream, but
No.
I'd prefer if you
I
guys
heard
did.
the noise and I got scared that my thing froze.
I don't see
you know,
anything.
as you guys kind of leave Barovia, it goes behind you. You guys come up on a river, and the river, looking into it, you see that it flows as clear as a blue winter sky through the valley. It's almost like the only thing that looks like it's actually like alive and not like dead or disgusting that's in this area.
Is it hot or cold?
It's
now?
like it's about like 75 to 80 degrees, and it's a little humid. It's like nice out. You know, I don't know.
Fahrenheit doesn't.
Okay, I'm so sorry. It's like 18 degrees, and it's like
26 degrees
there you
It
go.
sounds like
Celsius
early
I don't know.
summer.
Oh, that's
with
warm.
humidity. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's nice. It's like almost a perfect temp.
Like you could wear wear a t-shirt and shorts out, and it would be like perfect.
T-shirt.
Mm.
Yeah, they do. They're
Wow.
called tunics.
Are we wearing t-shirts and shorts now?
You guys keep going past this bridge after seeing all this. After seeing the river, and you guys come to this crossroads. You see, there's two paths to take here, but you see an old wooden gallows kind of creak in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground, like to the west. And I'll go ahead, and Ireena rolls out a map for you guys, and you sits you all down, and she shows you guys where you're at.
So we're not going to the windmill.
We are.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
We're just
Or
looking at the
something.
map.
Wait,
to
is
see
it-
where-
So
Where are
she
we?
shows you
It's a huge
we're right
map.
here.
Holy, this is wow.
Wait, where are we? It's too big.
I just
for me.
whistled.
Yeah,
sh-
whereabouts?
She goes, "We're right here right now."
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
She
Okay, here,
goes,
guys.
"Vallaki is right up here."
Wait, oh, gotta zoom out.
Wait, hold on. This map is too big. One more.
In the
one
upper
more
right hand
second.
corner, if you
Um,
guys see like the zooming
uh-huh.
thing.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
it-
I like.
Yep.
I keep zooming in too much right when you ping, and I can't see it.
It's,
Oh.
It was right over here. I'll ping it again.
Ooh,
That's
that's a
where we're
big
going?
journey.
So she goes, "We are currently right here," and she points to like that, like on the map, and she goes, "Vallaki is right here.
Okay.
We have quite the journey ahead of us." The
Wait,
windmill.
Wait, can I get
Where
another
might
pointer? I got a
Wait,
knock
where-
on my door. I couldn't look.
Wait, where are we right now again?
right
Yeah,
here.
that's us right there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
And then over here.
yeah. You guys
and
gotta go
where's
all the way over
windmill
here.
From here?
Where's the windmill?
She goes, "I'm not
Ask Ashley where
sure."
the windmill is.
She goes, "I'm not sure on exactly where it is on the map, but I'll recognize the area when we get close."
Do you know which
Okay.
direction it is from here?
Oh, it's definitely we have to keep going towards Vallaki.
Okay.
I think we're being had.
Why are we being had?
She takes out the map though, and rolls it back up.
She took it away from us.
But as you guys enter this crossroads, you see an old wooden gallow kind of creaks like in a wind, and suddenly the temperature drops quite a bit. You see a frayed length of rope dances from the beam, and the well-worn road it splits, and you see a signpost. It says Barovia Village to the east, Zir Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft Vallaki to the southwest. And kind of like looking down each road, you see that the northwest fork slants down and disappears in the trees, while the southwest fork clings to like an upward slope. And across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in like certain places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Where do we keep going to Vallaki, everyone?
The sign says that way.
And Ireena's just kind of like
Shall
standing
we?
there.
that way.
Shall we keep walking?
Yup. Yup.
Ireena, you've been this way before, correct?
And she goes, "Yes," and that sign's correct. Vallaki is that way.
Okay. Then we go.
All right. Could you all roll a d4 for me? I'm sorry. Roll a
Ooh,
d20. Roll a
boy.
d20. Roll a d20.
Ooh.
Oopie.
All right.
Ooh.
Oof.
Are you
Oh,
guys
look at
serious?
that.
Okay.
Ooh,
No.
triplets.
You guys all need to re-roll it. Hold on. Except for Nato.
Wait.
You
Why?
all rolled 10s.
So?
How does that?
I
even
need
happen?
Fundy and
Dude,
Amaya.
what are the odds of that? Christ. Do we have a
What?
statistics major in the chat?
This is honestly rigged.
Okay.
How does that even happen?
Okay.
Hell yeah, boys.
Hell
yeah,
brother.
God.
As you
Hate
guys start leaving, you hear a creaking noise behind you, coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. And the breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you. And Charlie, you see your lifeless dead body hanging from there.
Who's Charlie?
I'm sorry, Amaya, you see your lifeless dead body just kind of like hanging there and like floating in the wind. As you
I'm
guys,
gonna look at
oh,
everyone else to see it, if they're reacting at all.
no, they don't see. They're not really reacting. It's as far as they're aware, it's just a
Wow.
dead body.
Amaya, you look like you just seen a ghost.
No, I think I'm just getting tired.
Oh, okay.
Are you wait? What do you think you what? What did you see?
I don't know. I thought I saw something maybe in the fog. It was nothing.
Where? Show me.
It's just it's nothing really. There's nothing over there. It's
Well, if you say so.
All right.
If I do see anything, I'll let you guys know.
As you guys kind of
It
go,
was nothing.
Ireena kind of is just like, her eyes are kind of like raised wide, and she kind of just continues on forward with you. As you guys are walking, it's been about half a day's journey so far. You see your feet are getting kind of tired. The sound of werewolves in the distance, the squawking of crows kind of keeps you guys on your toes. And Ireena kind of whispers to you guys, and she goes, "How much do you know of the land?"
Oh, not a
This
great
match.
deal.
She goes,
Not a great deal of information.
"Are you aware of Strahd's spies?"
No.
No.
No,
You
ma'am.
didn't tell us there were spies.
We just found out about Strahd when we came into the city.
And she kind of like just pushes her head like up and down, like nodding, and she goes, "Those crows you hear, he controls them. He's watching our every movement.
What the?
He knows everything." And as you guys keep walking down the path, I need you all to roll a stealth check for me. All right, a nat 20,
This ambience is scary.
19.
Your character sheet disappeared. Okay.
What is going on here?
Easy,
2019.
you're so sneaky.
Dude,
We all roll
Dude,
well.
those-
you
High
all,
fives.
Dude, I'm on my tiptoes.
Pretty good.
and not only that, you all guys all rolled in like descending order too, like 20,
Yeah.
19, 18, 17.
Yeah, we're very quiet.
Um,
Everyone.
as you guys are all walking through, you hear like shuffling in the distance, and Ireena puts her arm out, and she goes, "Hide." And Amaya and Theris, you guys kind of like go behind like a rock. Ireena and Aroneiros, you guys go behind like a shrub. And Emmy, you manage to hide behind a tree. And as you do, you see 3 giant werewolves just come out of nowhere through the forest, almost like an inhuman speed, come onto the road and like skid like into there and just like snarling, like looking, expecting you to see if you were there. And they all 3 kind of like just like wander for a bit, stop right before the rocks, turn around, and head right back into the forest.
Ooh. That was a close one, guys.
Ireena kind of like looks around over the rock and goes, "We must continue." And you guys continue on
Do
your
you
journey.
guys ever get that feeling when you're hiding and you really need to pee? You guys get that feeling?
Do we need to take a little
Yeah,
tempo
dude,
break
second
behind the
break,
tree?
yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
All the time. Oh god, dude. You don't need to shout.
If
that feeling all the
if you
time.
need to, you can just like keep your headphones on, because I know you have the wireless ones, and
No.
you don't actually have to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know you
No,
said
I
you had
don't.
to beforehand, Nato.
I did. I went before, but you know what? I'm going to actually take that opportunity. I'll be listening.
Yeah, it's cool as long as you're listening.
So,
As you guys keep
He
heading
really
on.
wasn't lying about werewolves then.
As you guys continue on, you follow the dirt road as it clings to the side of the mountain, and it ends before an arcing bridge of like mold encrusted stone that spans like the natural chasm. You see gargoyles cloaked in black moss perch on the corners of the bridge, and their frowns are kind of like weather worn, just like over like the time of wind, rain, things of that nature. And on the mountainous side of the bridge, a waterfall spills into a misty pool nearly 1,000 feet below, and the pool feeds a river that meanders in the fog-shrouded pines that blanket the valley. Do you guys like to cross the bridge, or?
How sturdy does the bridge look?
It looks really sturdy. It just looks a little like slick.
Let me test it out, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
As you walk across, You walk. How do you walk? Like, is it slow? Is it careful? What? Or is it just like a regular stride?
Carefully.
I think you should jump on it a few
I'm not
times
gonna
just to
walk
check.
like a turtle, but I'm gonna be careful with my footing. I realize that these bridges can be a little bit dangerous sometimes. So I'm not gonna run across it like an idiot, am I?
I think you should try and jump on it just to make sure.
I don't think you should.
I think that you can try that next time when it's your turn.
Wait, who's the heaviest person? Who's the biggest person?
Either me or
Oh,
Theris.
that's a good idea, actually. I am 143 pounds.
I think I'm the heaviest. Where's my weight? Where do you
We're
see
the
that?
You're a
We're
big
the same.
boy.
We're the same weight. I had no idea.
Yes, I haven't
Where
eaten.
do I
That's
see
why I
my
want some
weight?
pastries.
Theris hasn't eaten.
Oh, my
It was-
weight, dude. I'm 230 pounds.
I lost 20 pounds since I started this journey, dude.
That's,
Okay.
that's our
I mean,
fight.
I'm like
in
6'2"
weeks.
and like jacked. That's right.
I'm so hungry. I want some pastries.
So
Okay, so yeah, I'm like 6'2" and like shredded, so I'll go.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess he should go.
So as you
So-
cross
so
the
shredded.
bridge,
Shredded.
It's
You-
just like,
you
We're gonna
uh,
walk across the bridge, flexing really hard.
you kind of feel the water like hitting your face from the waterfall, even though it's like quite a distance away. But you managed to make it safely across. Nothing rocked. Nothing strange happened whatsoever.
And I'm gonna turn back and say, "Hey guys, it's slippery. Watch your step,
And then Ireena crosses,
or
no
you'll
problem.
fall in."
Who's next?
I'll go next. I'm kind of little, so you know.
I'm gonna go right behind Emmy, and I'm gonna have my one hand on the railing, just in case she slips.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know if she's tall enough to hold the railing.
It's
not.
it's
Here,
it's
let
so.
me see.
I'm gonna lay across the entire.
I don't want to cross anymore. I'm going home. I turn around and I leave.
No. I'm only doing it because I care.
As you you both walk across, no problems. Emmy slips a little bit, but doesn't like fall or anything like that. And then Theris, as you walk across, nothing
Guys.
strange happens.
Now would be a bad time to tell you I don't like bridges.
God.
It's a bit slippery, but
Come on, Theris.
after some
I-
intimidation, or I get not intimidation, but persuasion, you make it across.
I triumphantly make it across. And then I tell Aroneiros that you look super ripped right now.
Thanks, man.
Dude, you're welcome. I wish I could. Do you have a training regime you could
Yeah, I
share with me?
You ever heard of high intensity interval training, Theris?
Did a bit of
Oh,
HIIT training?
Yeah. a little
Yeah,
bit
do you
of
want to know
training.
how I'm 143 pounds? It's because that's all I do.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, don't do that.
As you
Why am I
guys,
so light? I thought I was supposed to be light.
as you,
How
as
tall are
you,
you?
I'm like 6 foot, no, 5'10".
Okay. You're pretty, yeah.
as you guys kind of like walk past,
Alpha 90X.
after about what seems to be an hour, the sun is starting to not set, but it's definitely in the evening now. You come across another forked road. This time, though, to the east, you see that there's what you would assume to be where the castle that Castle Ravenloft resides in. But even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. You feel very trapped. There's not really like a lot where you guys could go. Dirt Road splits into two, widening towards the east, and there you can see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Parked at the front of the road, however, you see a large black carriage drawn by two black horses. And the horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chilly mountain air. And the side door of the carriage swings open silently, almost inviting you in.
I don't know, guys. Kind of weird.
Does that look like?
Don't you think? Does this resemble a similar carriage to the one that we went
Okay.
in
Black
when we
God,
first got to
horses,
this town?
black carriage.
Was that his name, Godfrey?
Yes.
I keep wanting to say Dyson, and I know that's not his name.
Dyson.
Nato.
His name's Dyson. Excuse me, Mr. Dyson. Is it that can we tell if it's the same carriage as before, or we don't know?
Didn't the first carriage have 4 horses?
Maybe just left a couple horses back at home. Didn't need as much horsepower today.
It's his Thursday carriage.
It's his Thursday carriage.
Just taken out for a spin, making sure that it still works. Can we tell if it's the same carriage or no?
Go ahead and do a perception check for me.
All of us? Or just
Just Nato, since he wanted to check it out. You're fairly certain that this is the same carriage that Godfrey picked you up in. It has just kind of like looking into it, you can see that it has the same interior, it has the same like outside, same design and everything.
Guys, this looks like the carriage Godfrey picked us up in. I don't think we should go in there. I think we should stay away from it.
what does Ireena think?
Ireena is kind of just indifferent to the situation. She looks at you all and says, "It could be a way to get us to Vallaki quicker. I mean, if we do take
But
this
would it
carriage,
be-
Strahd already knows where we are anyways. It could just provide us more safety."
What if it takes us back to Strahd?
Right.
I think we
I
should
mean,
sneak
I
past
don't.
it.
I think we should leave it.
What, Emmy?
I think we should.
Did she there? I thought he asked her, what if it took us to Strahd? Like, did she respond?
Oh. She goes, I'm not sure if he has the capabilities to do that. I just know that he's always watching.
Well, if he has the capabilities to control birds, I think he could maybe control these horses.
That's a good point, Theris. I think we should avoid the carriage.
I feel
Thank you.
uneasy as well. I think we should try and go past it.
I kind of want to get in the carriage. But I guess if
Aroneiros,
nobody
I
else
think you should
wants
pick
to-
Emmy up and just hold her with your muscles.
I'm about to. I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm agreeing.
You just pick her up with your big
We can
bulging
avoid
muscles.
it.
All right, so what are you
I'm gonna
guys doing?
Ricardo flick past the carriage.
There's nobody in it.
No
Or
one's
do we-
in
can
it.
we not see?
No one's in it.
Okay.
It's completely empty. The horses are attached, ready to go.
Dude,
Can
it's a
I
trap.
talk to the
Sneaking,
horses?
stealthing by.
Well, that's a good idea. Talk to the
Yeah, but
horses.
then you gotta get close to the horses. Right?
Yeah, but they're not gonna like pick her up and put her in the carriage.
The horses pick her up.
Yeah, but what if Godfrey's hiding in the back?
Oh, dude, maybe. It will all go at once.
You want
Up
to talk
the
to them?
horses.
He's like, "Oh, hi, yeah, I just dropped my contact lens in the back. What a cool, what a convenient timing for you to show up."
Yeah, I kind of want to talk to them.
Okay, go for it.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay. Do I just press it?
Yeah, go for it.
Or okay.
As you talk to them, what do you ask it though? I mean, you can say you talk to it, but I mean, like, what do you want to?
I didn't think this far. Give me a second. Hey, what are you guys doing here?
They kind of like with a really like just like straight like face. They go,
Can you talk in a horse voice for us?
yeah, sure.
We'll do anything you want us to.
Horses don't speak like that.
Whoa.
Dude, that's hot.
Here, let me try this.
Hey!
Okay, that's it.
That's better, dude. That's better.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck
remember
is
that
that?
That's a horse. That's a horse.
one. Okay. All right. I can
I'll
listen
do
to these
anything
horses
you
seriously.
want us to in like this deep, sultry voice.
Emmy, what are they saying?
They they said they'd do anything we wanted.
Yeah, that's too
them to.
convenient, Emmy. I don't know about that, Chief. I think we sneak past this thing and
Come
forget
on,
it
I'm still
exists.
talking to them. Who
Okay,
sent
fine.
you guys?
Our master did.
Who's your master?
Godfrey.
Yeah, fuck
Oh.
this.
Okay, guys, it's Godfrey's horses. We know Godfrey.
Yeah, Godfrey is. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. He was really nice to us, and he led us to the
He
inn.
was
that we were
mean to
supposed
me.
stay at.
He was
Well, that's kind of
Yeah. I mean,
But-
try to flick a grain of sand at me.
Yeah,
It's
you fucking
true.
deserved
He-
it.
I think we should go in the carriage. Godfrey's a good man.
Yeah,
Why
I-
did
I
everyone flip
agree.
on the carriage?
Well,
Come on, guys. this
Because
is
when we
too
think about it,
convenient.
he did it. He
Okay.
delivered us to the town to keep us safe
I'm just
from the
saying.
werewolves.
What a coincidence it is that Godfrey's carriage just happens to be sitting here empty,
Listen,
waiting for us.
Aroneiros, I
Maybe it
promise
broke
you,
down.
no one is more skeptical than me, especially after we left that evil, monstrous house and it was waiting for us outside. But has it done
That's
anything?
why you should know this is
bad?
too convenient.
Well, hold on a second. If we get in this carriage, are we gonna find the windmill?
Oh, true.
Hey,
What if
horses,
it
do you
doesn't
guys
take
know
us
where the
to the
windmill
windmill?
is?
God.
It could take us to the windmill faster.
Wait, what?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Can you take us there?
They kind of just like shake their heads like up and down.
Is that a yes?
Well, they shake their heads up and down, so
Guys, this is too convenient.
Guys, maybe we should take the carriage to the windmill.
It would definitely make our
We're
trip
short in our
faster.
time. We might get there before Strahd catches up to us.
I don't even care anymore. Let's go in the fucking carriage, whatever.
Okay, but is there like a driver's seat?
Aroneiros, if you
Um,
get in the carriage, I'll give you a massage. Your muscles must be really sore.
no, it's
I mean,
the
you're not wrong.
there's no place for anyone to
Alright.
sit like on the outside. If you get in the carriage, you'd have to sit on the inside.
I did legs yesterday.
All right, we all get into the carriage, and I get my essential oils out, and I rub it into Aroneiros' shoulders.
all right.
You can.
Gee,
Okay.
thanks, Theris.
You're welcome. They look really sore. You're really tense, dude. You just
Yeah.
relax. The carriage is gonna take us to the windmill. Don't worry about it.
As
This is
you
great. Wow.
as you guys get in the carriage, the horses head up to the road to the east towards the castle. And they kind of move at like a steady pace. And Ireena kind of
They
like
go a little bit quicker than this.
Ireena kind of like nervously like looks at you and goes, "Why are we going to Castle Ravenloft?"
Oh my god, you guys.
I don't know.
Tuck and roll,
Can
tuck and
we-
roll, tuck and roll.
Can we-
Everyone tuck
yeah,
and roll.
we
Wait,
tuck and
wait.
roll out of the
The
Tuck and roll.
horses.
Talk to the horses from here.
The horses said that they would take us to the windmill faster, right, Emmy?
The horses
that's what they
lied.
said.
Where's
You
Ravenloft?
guys.
Hey,
Ireena
look,
looks
I'm
at
not from
you.
around here, okay?
Ireena looks at you and goes, "Ravenloft is the castle that Strahd lives in."
We have to go.
Ireena, you said you were impartial to this. This is partly
Well,
you're to blame as well.
Which
You
way
guys-
is the windmill from
You
here?
guys are all the big fucking dumb. I
I'm gonna
told you
try
this
and-
was gonna happen.
Don't use that
Told you this was
language.
gonna happen,
Decoy.
guys.
My little elf, my giant elf ears.
Ireena looks
I'm
at you and
trying to open the
says,
door.
"Well, as you try to open the door, Ireena says the windmill is to the west of here towards Vallaki, and as you try and pull open the door, it doesn't budge."
I turned to Ireena.
Can we dive out the windows? Is there
I'm
windows in the
claustrophobic.
carriage?
I'm claustrophobic. I'm gonna try and open.
window-
Hey, get
How
out
big are the windows?
I turn to Ireena, I grab her, and I go, Ireena, can you tuck and roll?
We can't get out.
And she looks
We
at
need to
she
tuck and roll.
Yeah, what
she
about
looks
the
at
windows?
she
Can
looks
we
at
fit out the
you.
windows?
She
We need
looks
to
at
get you out of
you,
here.
Aroneiros, and she grabs you and she goes, "We can't open the doors."
Everyone, stop breathing. We're gonna take out our air. We're not
gotta
gonna
Ireena
fly.
has a strong. Ireena has a strong grip.
Everyone,
And
taking one breath.
any attempt to break the windows doesn't work. Any attempt to open the doors doesn't work either. After
Well, this is our life.
after a while,
Bar with the horses. Tell him to give him a carrot.
as you guys go up to the mountain, you start seeing this magnificent castle getting closer and closer. and as rain starts
Wow.
pouring in, and as the rain starts pouring in, you hear the thunder and lightning, and you see a small glow of torches, and you actually hear chanting. Not like cult or like a cult chant, but like a bunch
They're
of
chanting for us.
but you rather hear what sounds to be a bunch of villagers, and you hear them screaming, "Kill the vampire!" and "Never again to the crypts!" and things like that nature. And you see them banging on the like kind of the front drawbridge. As you guys kind of enter, the carriage comes to a stop, and where you guys had come, and now a fog rolls in from behind.
Oh, good. That's always meant a good thing since we've been here.
Yes.
Can we leave? I'm gonna try the door again.
As you try the door, the carriage door opens this time.
I'm out. I'm
Breathe. Breathe.
There's so much air outside.
As you exit, who all is everyone gonna exit the carriage, or is anyone staying inside, or?
I think we should all
It's
get
kinda
out.
comfy in here, but I guess I'll get out.
All right, you all exit the carriage, and as you exit the carriage, you start hearing a
Wait,
scratchy
I want to
voice.
yell at the horses.
Oh, hold on. As you all exit the carriage, and you kind of like look off in the distance, you hear a woman's like scratchy voice calling out a name, and you hear, "Grizzlegut, Grizzlegut, where are you? A pox on you, you mangy cat!" And kind of through the darkness comes a crone wearing a pointed black hat and a burlap gown stained with soot.
Ugh.
How delightful.
Greetings, lady.
Can I yell at the horses now?
So you're gonna hold on. You're gonna talk to the lady.
Well, what if Emmy yells at the horses and we talk to this lady?
Okay, you can do that. Go ahead and yell at the horses.
Hey, you big dumb stupid meanies! I thought you were gonna take us to the windmill.
Oh, get angry.
I'm angry.
Yeah,
Really?
Get mad.
Fucking tell me.
I'm-
boss.
Emmy,
I'm
those horses took you to the wrong
Charles
place.
11 mad.
Emmy, those horses lied to you. Emmy,
yeah,
they
how
lied to
dare
you.
you stinking horses lie to me?
They just don't say anything. They just look straight ahead.
Don't play dumb with me, you stupid meatheads.
They get really mad.
Yeah, rough them up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you kick one of them?
What the?
I just give them a very disappointing look.
Remember, she's not very big compared to a horse.
She's gonna get hooved
I don't think she should kick it.
and launched.
As you guys hear this this voice, you hear it disappear, but you see a torch kind of like go out in like the middle of the castle. And just to give you guys like an idea, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find it here. The outside of this castle, if you will. Okay, cool. This is actually going to be a pain in the ass to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Just for the time being, it's a very, very large castle. I mean, like, this took, like, a very long time to build. There's, like, a lot of intricate designs carved in at the very top. And you still notice these villagers trying to break into the very front of it. What would you guys like to do?
Ireena, so this is Strahd's castle.
She looks at you and she goes, "Yes. And now
I think-
Strahd is gonna kill all of us and kill
I
me."
think we should try to get as far away from here as possible right now.
Good luck.
She
No way, really.
She turns.
Aroneiros, you're a part of us, okay?
This is yeah, I know, but you guys screwed us over. I'm giving up. We're all fucked.
She kind of points behind you and she
Man, you
goes.
agreed.
She goes, "Look behind us. The mist has covered our tracks. There is no
See?
escape."
Someone gets it. Someone gets it. We're screwed. We can go into the castle and that's it.
Ireena will never let anything happen to you. We're gonna get out of this alive.
Now we gotta spend 3 episodes in this fucking castle.
I mean, why would we go in the castle?
Yeah, I don't think we have to go in the castle.
Well, we can't go backwards.
We can't go
Why
back.
not? Why not? I'm gonna try and go backwards.
All right.
You try and go backwards, like into the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, no, don't go alone.
I'm gonna prove to them that we can go backwards.
That is the friggin'
Don't
thick-headed
go
idea,
alone.
Amaya.
Don't go alone.
As you go into the mist.
Wait. Do I have that rope still? I'm gonna give her the rope to hold on to one end.
That's a
so
good
I can
idea.
Pull her back. If it,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
As
Let me
you
give her one end of the rope so I can pull her back if she. This
Tie
is
it.
a
Make sure you
stupid
tie it.
idea.
This is gonna be like the mist. She doesn't come back.
So really quick before she
What's
heads off,
the
tell me
mist?
exactly
Alright,
what you do.
I tie one end of the rope around Amaya's waist if she insists that she's gonna go into the fog.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Tie the rope.
Amaya, as you attempt to head in the mist, Ireena looks at you and goes, "Once you go in, you don't come out. I hope you realize that."
You know, maybe I won't go in.
Okay, finally some fucking sense here. Let's get in the carriage. Let's go into the never-ending fog.
All right, race you to the castle.
We're not. Why would we run to the castle?
Wait, what happened to the lady? Did we talk to her?
Yeah, where's the
We need to go
Catwoman?
find. We need to go find.
That was kind of like a just a
What's
voice you heard, kind of like from the castle up top.
So, is there
I could hear her burlap dress.
This is
all
like
the way
this.
over.
This is kind of like the outskirts, almost like. So it's not like like you're in front of the castle, but you're not inside of it yet. You're about to
there's
enter.
still, like,
You're
the-
about to enter the courtyard, basically.
So we're still
talk
like
to
the
some of the villagers?
protesters out
Yeah.
there, like wanting to kill the vampire?
I don't think we can see them anymore.
Yeah, you can still see them.
Oh, we can still see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we
I
go
thought they're
talk
behind
to
the
them?
fog.
No. So the castle is to the east of you, and the fog's to the west of you guys.
Oh,
the-
I like that these
Yeah,
people
well,
have like
I-
like a nice organized protest going on against this vampire in his castle.
Can we go talk to them?
Yeah.
You want to go talk to the protesters?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
What
the
do you
more
wanna
people
say?
we have on our side, you know.
Maybe they know a way. I mean, how did they get here, right? Maybe they know how to get out of here.
Did they all take the same carriage?
As you
being lured into this carriage.
go up to these villagers, you ask your
You just hear-
questions.
You hear, Strahd is unfair. Strahd is unfair.
Okay.
The concession, plotting his oppression.
You go up to them and you ask your questions, like how did they get there, why are they there, things like that. You get different answers of why they're there. Mostly it's kind of a unifying thing, though, is they're sick of Strahd's tyrannical reign over the lands and they want to finally be free. Almost all of them walked here.
They came here on purpose.
As far as you're aware, yes. And Ireena, at this point, you see her unsheath her sword, and she goes, "Well, if we're going to die, we might as well do it fighting."
Yeah, I'm gonna rile up the crowd a bit. I'm gonna say, hey, what do you guys want us to do to Strahd? What do you want us to do to him?
And they just kind of, they look at you and they go, "Kill the vampire!"
Yeah, we're gonna kill him, guys.
Yeah! And you hear like them all like kind of like,
end
you hear them all like,
Strahd's reign together.
you hear
We're
them
gonna
all
go
like
in,
it
we're gonna storm
really.
this castle, and we are gonna end this constant oppression and bring this land back to the way it once was.
You hear them all kind of get really excited and they like yell and they put up their like pitchforks and their torches and stuff like that. And during all of this, all of a sudden you hear the drawbridge just slam down and it kills 4 of the commoners. Just right in front of you.
But the drawbridge is down, so they can get in now. You know,
Everyone, don't worry about these dead people. Rally on us.
I
We're going
lift
into
my
the castle.
scimitar into the air, and I'm like, charge!
All right.
We're going
Why are we
in.
leading your rebellion?
Famous.
Dude, the more
last
people we have, the
words.
better, right?
No, we're just gonna kill
And
them all.
as you
They're
guys-
obviously, like,
It's a bad
I
peasants.
mean,
idea.
better than us. Better than us.
No.
As
they're
you
just
guys-
distractions.
As you guys run in there, a thick, cold fog kind of swirls around in the courtyard, and you see sporadic flashes of lightning, like kind of like dance from the like clouds. You feel the thunder like shake the ground outside, and through the drizzle, you can see that the torch flames are like fluttering on the main doors of this castle, and warm light spills out at the entrance. And high above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. You guys want to enter in?
Not really.
Yes.
These guys come
I'd
with
like
us?
to quickly and I'd like to calmly and peacefully enter into this castle.
I think I'm gonna pitch my tent outside and wait for the night to be over.
Okay.
You're gonna be waiting a long time.
As so
Not really. I'll
Who's-
just follow you guys.
okay, so you guys are entering.
Yes.
I heard a yes. So as you
I
guys enter in with this group of villagers, the ornate outer doors of the castle
They're
hang
coming with
open,
us.
flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. You see 20 feet inside of the castle's several doors, and the doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a room. And inside there, a grand hall is filled with the sound of organ music.
An organ. Oh, it's one of
Amaya,
my
now's your
favorite
chance.
instruments. Where is it coming? Focus, focus. We're in an evil
You just hear.
Thank you.
And this just kind of plays over and over again.
This is my song, guys. This is a good castle. I don't care what you say. This is a good place.
Yeah, this place kind of slaps.
This is slapping, dude. And I do a little dance, just a little one. Let's move on. Let's find this organ.
Wow.
Yeah, let's find that organ
Okay.
thing.
As you guys are basically gonna make your way through the castles.
Yeah.
Start moving. All right. Go ahead and give me a second. Got to do something here. All right.
My favorite bit.
Let me see if I can get you all in here like this. So they're gonna work out really well, or not at all. Do you see that, Bundy, or no?
I see a black screen.
Same.
Okay. So give me a second to set this up. I was not, if I'm being completely honest, I was not prepared for you guys to do this. But
Well, you weren't prepared for us to get this far, or?
The dumbest thing in the world and get into this fucking carousel.
Yeah, what did you expect?
I mean, what did you
Carousel.
expect? I had
Carrots?
everything tickled out of me in the last episode,
Alright.
dude. I'm serious now.
I literally can't believe we went into that carousel.
Well, but the problem is we can't metagame.
Yeah.
You know?
all right.
I mean, I didn't want to go in the
yeah,
carriage.
but I didn't
I
think it was
didn't wanna-
metagaming.
I didn't
It
wanna
was
go
like
in
too,
either.
it was like too convenient.
That's metagaming.
But I
That's-
didn't want to go in until
No.
We
It's like, oh,
realized
it's
that
like,
he
we
did
don't
good things for us.
here too, like,
Like, we don't have a reason to not really trust Godfrey. None of us could think of a reason to not trust him. If we did,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been able to go in. But
I just
we
didn't like the
all-
fact he lied to me about Dyson.
All right. Do that.
sometimes-
Oh, it's I see it now. I can see it now.
Yeah, you guys can. You guys should all be able to see.
Yeah, I
No.
see
I don't.
Oh, Emmy's not there.
it. You're not in here yet.
Well,
Oh,
you
there you
said
are.
you
You're
all.
super giant, super boss.
Oh, giant Emmy, dude.
Super boss
Super
Emmy.
boss Emmy.
I don't see Pepe hand.
My
I know.
final form.
All right. There's that. There's that. 20 has that, and that. All right. Okay.
Oh, I see.
All right. And you guys, let me double check this really quick.
Wait, where's Ireena?
She will be there in a minute.
Can you put all the villagers in as well?
Wait, can you run Lancelot?
We really probably should have a Lancelot fig eventually.
Let me double check
That's
this.
our boy.
Can you guys see that now? Do you see like everything or no?
I can just see
See
like
some
the
stairs.
stairway and the.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to like update
The
it like
stairs in
that.
front of us, and then like the kind of entryway.
Okay.
That's it.
Just be aware that you guys do have these villagers with you, and let me get Ireena as well, because you guys do have Ireena with you. All right, there you are. So, where would you guys like to move? It's completely up to you.
Towards
Wait,
the
which one did we
music.
come from?
I'm sorry. So you guys came from right here, right there.
Damn, we really marched in here level 3, huh?
Wait, where did we come from?
We're so fucked.
Right there.
Which way can we hear the music coming from?
You guys hear the music coming from the south.
Okay,
Well, I
south
think
it
we
is.
should check this out.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Sure.
All
Oh, there I
right.
go.
Meow.
Let me go ahead.
I'm over here now, guys.
All right.
Meow.
I see a cool statue with the. Oh, it's an armor man's. I see an armor man's.
All right.
He's
do
awesome guy.
that. All right.
Dude, take his armor.
Do that. And then. All right. Scroll out. All right. Who wants to enter the room first?
Guys, I'm scared.
I want to enter the
think
room
I'm-
first.
I think Amaya should, because Maya's looking for the instrument.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
So, as you guys
No, I'll literally do it.
enter in the room, we'll say you all enter in at the same time.
Okay.
You all enter in at the same time, and as you do, you see a man in a black cloak, red boots, and a red tunic, slick back, jet black hair, turns around and he goes, I'm disappointed. I thought my prey would give me more of a fight than you pathetic wormlings. You turn around, and you guys see Godfrey standing there. But Ireena looks and goes, Strahd, let us leave. And you see, you see this man kind of sit there, gets up, the organ keeps playing. You see him kind of like wipe dust off of his shoulders. And he goes, it's too bad, I'm gonna have to kill all of you now. You'll make perfect additions to my vampire army, though.
Godfrey?
We've been played.
Who is Strahd?
And he kind of looks just really irritated, and he goes, God, you are idiots, aren't you? And here I expected you to actually give me a test.
Finally, I agree with this guy for once. You guys aren't
Randy,
idiots.
shut up.
We trusted you.
And he goes, in this world, you can't trust anybody. By trusting them, you expose your vulnerabilities, and look what it's cost you. Your lives.
I mean, I'm still alive right now, but
And he goes,
what are you gonna do to us, Godfrey?
Very well.
I mean, Strahd.
and as he says very well, you see him disappear into the ground, and a mist kind of covers the floor and kind of rolls up to your leg, around your body, and around your throat, and it starts choking you. You're gonna take Theris,
For Theris?
and you're gonna take 3d4 damage.
Should I roll d4 3 times?
Yes. No, you can just do 3d4. If you weren't so busy pretending to choke.
I'm joking. I'm not pretending. I'm being choked alive.
So you take 7 damage, Nato. And as that, he takes 7.
Oh.
And as that, he releases his grasp and then moves over to Ireena. And as he moves over to Ireena, he grabs her by the back of her hair and throws her down onto the ground.
From her.
Looks at you 4, and then he goes, you've brought me my wife, the girl I've been seeking forever, to my home. I can't thank you enough. And he grabs her by her leg and then throws her out of the room and magically shuts the door, and he goes, "But now I must kill you all."
No, hold on. He wants to thank us. Maybe he should not kill us. We did him a
We brought
favor.
you what you were looking
Guys,
for.
I have an idea. This might sound
Yes.
crazy,
Yes.
but it's so crazy it just might work. Remember
Yes.
the guano I grabbed
Oh.
from the room? Vampires, vampire bats, guano. I think that we could use. I think that if we brought this out, then it would be really bad for Strahd because I don't know. I just have a feeling. I don't have any evidence.
Just
But I
bring
just-
it out.
What do you, sure.
I say. I unsheath my
drink.
scimitar and I rub the guano on the blade. I say, Strahd, if you leave us no choice but to fight, fight we shall.
Strahd kind of looks at you just like dumbfounded, and he goes, "This really is the best you've got, isn't it?" He kind of cracks his knuckles, and almost like a lightning speed, he goes up to you, Aroneiros,
Wait.
and he grabs you by the neck, and he starts choking you, and you're gonna take 3d4 damage as well.
I have another idea, guys.
So
Alright,
you'll take 5 damage.
All right, Strahd, I have one final request. How about we settle this like real gentlemen with a game of cards, and I pull out my deck of cards. If I win, you let us go, and if you win, you can take our souls.
Are you?
You see Strahd.
Aroneiros, I mean, I like a good gamble as much as you, but I don't think he's gonna play fairly.
I think I'm gonna play fairly, but I'm a charlatan.
Yeah, but he's magical man.
Yeah, well,
He's-
I do this all the time.
I mean, do
Strahd looks at you.
Guys, do we have a choice? Do we have a choice?
you want me to help? I can help. I'm also a
We got
charlatan.
it's 2 charlatans versus 1 stupid vampire. We can do this.
What the fuck am I to you? What? I'm a bard.
Maya, trust me. I think he's got this. I
Guys,
think
this is the only way. We can't fight him. He's too strong. We've only started our journey. We've just started. We don't have the power to take him down with sheer force.
What?
I know it sounds crazy, but I think this is the only way.
What if I use my imp as a distraction and we slip out the back?
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
This is the only way.
Need
This is the only
the
way.
cards.
We have to play cards with the devil, guys. We have to deal with the devil.
I don't think he's going to agree to your card game.
Well, we'll have to see what he says, won't we?
He looks at you and he
What are
goes,
your terms?
"I'll make you a counter offer. We'll play your card game. But even if you win and I let you go, I get to bite one of you and turn you into my spawn."
Me, pick me. I've always wanted to be a vampire, guys.
I don't think it's a.
I mean,
Imagine
we have
if we're
another
all
option?
vampires, we can live forever
I
and
I think
save
we're
the
lucky
world.
to have
well,
this
vampirism's apparently potentially curable. I don't know if it is for sure.
I mean, can we do like a knowledge check or something
On what?
to find out whether it is? It is curable?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, go for it. Do a knowledge check.
I mean, what would we roll?
Let me double check and let me look. Go ahead and do a religion check. Whoever wants to do it. I only let one of you do it though.
My religion is -1.
Yeah, let Emmy do it.
I don't
Okay.
believe in religion.
Go for it.
Whew.
You recall there are some religious practices that have claimed to cure vampirism in the past. If you do know that if you can't cure it, the best way is just to kill the person.
I mean, if you guys have
think
another idea.
I think this is our only option. He's the one that gets to decide, after all.
All right.
I think we should play a card. What are we playing? What a classic game of Go Fish or
He looks at
something else?
he looks at you and he goes,
like Snap.
I will use my own cards. How about that?
Literally a card setup.
What did I tell you? He's gonna rig his cards. Oh, we're actually playing a card game.
And he sits down with Aroneiros and he goes, the rules are very simple. The one who creates the best clan and the villages in the land wins. The one who has the worst, unfortunately, loses. It's very simple. You have 5 cards. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Go first. Go first. Go first.
I'll go first.
And he smiles and he goes,
You do, man.
very
Since we're the
good.
visitors.
They're in the background going, "Let's go,
Wait,
Aroneiros.
are we playing as
Let's
a
go.
team?
Let's go, Aroneiros.
He draws
Let's
the
go.
he draws the first card,
Let's go.
and he
Let's go,
goes
Aroneiros.
Necromancer.
Let's go.
Draws the
Let's
second
go.
card,
Can
Let's
the
go.
give
traitor.
him some bardic inspiration?
Strahd looks at you, and before you even say that, he goes, "No cheating now."
Let's go, Aroneiros.
The
Let's go.
healer, another traitor, and finally
Amaya, do it anyway.
a donjon.
Don't want to push it.
And he goes,
You can't.
You know-
know he's cheating. We should cheat too.
he smiles
He knows I'm cheating. He
at
just
Aroneiros, and he goes, you know, not half bad for your first try, but I already know I won. For you see,
I'm gonna do a perception check really quick to see if Strahd's cheating.
okay, go for it. As far as you're aware, he's playing as fairly as possibly could be. And he looks at you
This
and
guy's
he
a fair
goes,
player. He's not actually cheating.
and he goes, I'll tell you what. Keep note of what you see here, and I'll even give you a freebie. And what he does is he throws back the last 2 cards that you drew into the deck, takes out another deck, and he goes, I'll give you 2 royal cards for free. Ah.
Seems a little bit sketch.
The monk. Just kidding. Not the monk.
What?
He kind of like takes it out and then he like
He's
puts it
cheating
back.
the whole time, and Aroneiros doesn't even see it.
And he goes.
Oblivious.
He goes.
He's just
He
like, I've never
goes.
played this game before.
He
Was
goes.
that some funny business? Are you playing
The
funny
mists
business? We weren't on any funny business in our gentleman's game here.
in the artifact. And he looks at you and he goes, Aroneiros, take note of all of these cards, and I'll let you all go. With then nothing but just a mere warning.
Right. I
What?
take note.
Do you actually?
I've taken note of the cards.
I
Okay.
have also taken note of the cards just in case Aroneiros forgets.
I have also taken note.
I have
of
taken, trust me, I've taken note of the cards.
He smiles and he goes, I'm so glad we could have this chat. Maybe one day you'll actually be able to do something instead of being just mere incompetent fools. And as he does, he snaps his fingers. And as he does, you see Emmy just hit the floor. You see Amaya hit the floor. And you see Theris fall over backwards. And you see Strahd get really close to you, Aroneiros, grabs you by the chin, and he goes, I'll kill you in a minute. Kind of grabs like your head, exposes your neck, and he just bites down on your neck. You're gonna take 10 damage, and then you're gonna roll 3d6. So you take a total of 25 damage.
And I took 5 before.
Yeah.
30.
Leaves me at -1.
Okay. So you go unconscious. In the morning, you guys wake up in a strange town. You're not sure where you are, but you know that it's dawn, it's the next day, and you've all been given your own private room. Your stuff is still all there, you have all of your gold and your items and everything. But the person you were accompanying, Ireena, is no longer with you. And Aroneiros, the last thing you remember before hitting the ground is Strahd taking a bite of your neck. And in the morning, you can feel the 2 bite marks where he bit you. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Do we have any previous save files we could...
Before we get into the carriage.
Good lord. We have any auto saves that... Oh,
Nope,
dude.
unfortunately not.
I mean, I guess it kind of saved us. I'll take that. At least we're not dead.
Yeah, on the bright side, you all heal up to full health. So, there's that. But yeah.
Dude, yeah, if Nintendo can add autosave in Animal Crossing, we can have autosave in D&D.
But all right, that's gonna be the end of this session. You guys have any last minute I guess announcements or anything before we close it off here?
Dude.
I kind of do a little tiny one.
Oh, let's hear it, Yaz.
I'm gonna be streaming sometime this weekend.
Oh, there we go.
Birthday stream.
Yeah, birthday stream.
It's Yaz and I's birthday this week, and everyone.
Yeah, Nito's on Saturday. I'm Sunday.
Very pog, very pog. Is anybody who's all streaming tonight later today? Everyone, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I am. I think. Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right. Well, there you guys go. Everyone's gonna be streaming tonight. Thanks, guys, for chilling with us.
Not me.
Oh, except for Yaz.
Cut my hand.
But thanks, guys, again for chilling with us. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We'll have this episode. If you missed any of it, I'll have it up probably no later than tomorrow. And yeah, next week we will have some more fun, some interesting stuff now since that happened.
Next
but
week's the conclusion where we all die. So
Thanks for screwing us, Dungeon Master.
But all right, guys, we're out of here.
Fuck you.
See you guys next week. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Bye.
plug this.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Peace out, and see you guys next week.